Hey there, Brady here with your daily tennis lesson. So we're looking at handling pace this week at DTL. This player is just hitting the ball huge at you. And we're looking at adjustments we can make. Today specifically, we're going to look at 3 adjustments I really don't want you making against this player hitting a huge ball. Everything in moderation in my book. Obviously, we don't want to be just so stubborn that we don't switch anything, but to go too far away from our natural game to me is not the smart choice. All right, so the first mistake I see is the player that just continues to back up and up and up, the serial backer-upper. All right, couple problems with that. One is just simply real estate. All right, if your normal starting position is a couple steps behind the baseline and you just keep feeling that you got to get farther and farther back, we got fence issues, we got distance issues. The ball's got to cover so much more ground now. That's a lot of time, meaning hang time. Possibly the ball starts shallowing out on your opponent's end. They're already hitting huge. To give them a shorter ball now when they're hitting huge is probably not the best option. So yes, absolutely. If you feel like a couple steps farther back is going to help your timing and allow you to stick to your style of tennis, totally agree with that. But be very careful about just continuing to go back, because ultimately a lot of players push from back there. If that's your game, fine. But if you're sticking more to that modern brand of tennis, we don't want to get, ultimately too far back, because now we're kind of too far away from our attacking shots. I gotta do my work from up closer to the baseline and possibly inside the baseline if I have a chance to win my matches. And getting too far away from this position, I'm losing out on my chances to do damage to my opponent, okay? Secondly is this idea of the player that goes into block mode. And that a lot of times the grip just gravitates to continental. You're going forehand and backhand, trying to maybe save time with a grip change. Obviously not a lot of backswing involved in that. So you're thinking, well, he's not going to force me to hit late, but how much damage are you going to do with block mode? This player's hitting huge. And likely, if we're making adjustments against them, they're hitting huge and they're hitting consistently. So, I have nothing against, using some slice, obviously, but be very careful, especially on the forehand side, of just thinking, okay, I got to handle their pace with block mode, because now most likely so many tennis players who are out there trying to emulate the pros are way off base. We don't see the pros do that all that often. And if they do, it's one shot here and there. It's not a brand of tennis that they're latching onto to go into block mode. Okay, and then the third adjustment we really don't want to be making is just thinking, hey, you know what? I'm going to match them power for power. They're having a great day out here. Why can't I have a great day? I'm going to swing crazy hard, crazy fast. Most likely, that's going to you're going to see the errors pile up, whether they're unforced or forced. It just tends to be a very cavalier mindset, if there's a lack of a better word, that, wow, they're hitting hard. Let me just blast off. I think there's the idea, let's hope to get lucky. And I don't see that being the strategy of players that I'm trying to emulate is, hey, over the course of 2 out of 3 sets, I'm hoping to be lucky this whole time and beat this player who's hitting a great ball. If once in a while it matches up well for you to maybe make a statement to the opponent, hey, I can hang tough with you, and you catch a couple with either a buggy whip or you spaced a little bit and got to clear through a couple of these and were able to match, great. But I don't think over the course of 2 out of 3 sets that it's a smart idea to just think, okay, you know what, go for broke on every single shot and see how the chips fall. Just most likely going to be a loss on your end. Okay, so 3 adjustments. Be very careful. Like I said, everything in moderation. If you play around with some of those, throw a chip in once in a while. Get back near the fence 1 shot out of 20, fine. Swing hard once or twice every couple games to try to send a message, great. Otherwise, moderation is I think, the key for us when trying to make adjustments against a player who's hitting the ball huge. All right, and that's all I got for you today. I hope that was super helpful. Please click like below this video, and if you have not subscribed to our channel yet, please do so, as well as check down below me in the description of this video. You'll find the link to 3 free courses that Mark and I have put together. I think you'll find those really helpful as well. All right, so until next time, be well, and we'll see you soon at DTL.